Hello, welcome to day 23 in creating this modern OpenGL game engine. So, yep, let's get back to it. It's been a little while, but we are gonna be doing some awesome stuff, and I believe after this video we'll be actually doing some actual OpenGL stuff. So we're just finishing off the time stuff, SFML set time. So if we go to SDL, for example, that should all be implemented. You know what, I'm just going to go to preferences for Xcode and change it to a smaller size, because the other one is more for the tutorials. So we can get rid of this because we got the SDL stuff. Finally got that working. Last time I remember we had some issues with it, and now with SFML we need to get this working as well. We need to get the time stuff. So what methods do we have? Because if we go to core events, we have get time, get explicit time, get cumulative time, set cumulative time. And really some of these methods will only be for, like, I know a lot of it was just for SDL. So what are we essentially doing in here? Get time, and there's a set time in here as well. That's it. That's really all we care about. So let's go into here, SFML. Let's go to the dev website, learn, tutorials. 2.4.2 is there now, 2.4.2 for SFML. So let's go to, I'll just put my phone on silent. Let's go to handling time. So what we got, we need to create a time. No, not like that. You'll be SF clock one here, SF clock. So in SFML we'll have a SF clock. What do we need from here? So we need SFML /. I'm gonna guess it's system. No, we don't want emojis. System, is it not system? If I were to put clock here, we obviously can't pick it up yet because in definition we haven't changed this to SFML. My bad. So if I go back to SFML and let's say if I get rid of this, what happens? Do we get? Okay, that's fine. We just need to change it to an uppercase C. Rebuild. What's it moaning about? Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we got the clock and so SF time. So what do we do? Let's just have a look what we do in GFW. So we were essentially polling an event, and it is, we just do core events, set time. I think we'll just probably be able to copy something like this in the SFML where we are polling events. Put it here. Is set in time. This will be this clock.restart. If I were to do clock.restart, can I not set the explicit time to something? Yeah, I could just do, I guess, clock equals the time, whatever it is. So clock equals core events lowercase c get time. So what's it moaning about? Probably no viable overloaded blah blah blah. I think I might need to set to a SF time first. So if I get that, I can copy and paste that to SF time. Time equals. Nope, doesn't like that either. And double to SF time. Jump to definition. I mean, this is the one I want to jump to. Time dot there is no set method, there's just basically retrievers. And for clock there's restart and get elapsed time as well. Or we might actually have to do something similar to what we did in SDL. We may just have to do something along these lines. So in here, let's whack this here. Core events is explicitly setting time, starting time. And what was the starting time variable? I believe it's an int. Okay, unassigned int. So if I whack that here and go to SFML, starting time equals the explicit time, stop setting time, set cumulative time to not get ticks. This will be literally clock dot get elapsed time dot as I can't remember, was it a milliseconds I believe that we were using it. We want to get this again. Get rid of this. So now let's have a look at core event CPP. Let's see what happens if we run it. This will be interesting, I guess. Actually, let me just stop running that. I need to make this smaller so I can actually see the console easier. Okay, we've got a build failed. Beware they're failing. SF was assigned int. Yeah, why not? I'm guessing that was part of SDL. I didn't need any namespace, so do it like this instead. So that looks like seconds are passing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay, I think if you left click, it resets it. Okay, I'm gonna let it get to 20, then reset it. Almost there. Okay, so that reset it a-okay. That seems good, because obviously all that hassle that we went through for the SDL paid off. So we've got that done. Then reset method to set it to 0 within core event. So okay, yeah, core event, we need a reset method, so it will just be void reset time, and this was gonna be a simple one. I'll copy and paste this. Reset time, and it was within call events, call a set time method. So we're going to be essentially calling this method with 0 and false. 0 and false. It says only for SDL, the false part, but that's for SFML as well, as we know. So if I go to main, and instead of set time, if I were to do, I set it to 100. Did he actually set it to 100? Yeah, it does. So that's fine. So if I were to do reset, is that reset time or the restart? It doesn't really matter. Either one's fine. So if I click it, yep, it works fine. I'm happy with that. That's all of the time stuff done. That's quicker than I had imagined. So let's just end this video now. I'm joking. So let's remember last time we was talking about big features overview, input class done. Bring over Coke GR helper code and modernize it for the Sonar game engine. And this is in progress now. For those that don't know what the Sonar game engine is, I mean the GR helper is, it was a GitHub project that we were doing. Let me just get onto GL helper. Quite a few other helpers for OpenGL. That's how this one was ours. Let's have a look at what other people's are, like what they actually do. So it looks pretty darn cool. So if I go to the GL file, okay, so yeah, sort of see what they're doing with this one. Yeah, we won't be doing this sort of stuff. This is useful stuff. This will probably go into the engine or in something else. So let's just close that. Just interesting to see what other people do as well. Yeah, no, not interested in that. Okay, let's get back to ours. So what we have here, this is the only file you would ever include, and you just and to actually create something, because I actually had another project that we was messing around with, was this crazy voxel. That was a crazy voxel. If we go to the Mac, crazy voxel, and go to, let's say, main.cpp. This is essentially the way you would create a cube. It would be really easy. You would just be gr helper colon shape 3D colon cube, and that is it. Cube. That's all you would have to do, like so. Definitely recording. It's good. And then you can set a center position, edge length, color, wireframe, all optional. And then to draw it, you would do cube.draw. That's all you would do, like so. But again, this was the old OpenGL, so we need to modernize it. So what I'm going to do is actually do a commit for what we've got at the moment, to just make sure we got a nice backup of it, and then from there we can start importing in the files from GR helper and just modify them as we need to. So if I go to we are on modern OpenGL game engine, sync it. Okay, that's all good. Now let's just copy and paste all of the content. Let's just copy and paste this folder into this project. So open in Finder, get rid of this, whack this here, and if I go to 8 uncommitted changes, make sure it is what we want. It looks like it's the new stuff, which is good. Good. Okay. Day 23 time system complete. Commit to master, sync. So wait for this to sync now. All done. So now let's just close this down. Make sure we've got, do I have the GL helper? No, I don't. So I'm actually going to clone the GL helper as well. I'll clone GL helper and crazy voxel. Crazy, nice. Clone crazy voxel. So going to OpenGL, clone. Also gonna clone GL helper as well. GL helper. Okay, so if, I want to see if Crazy Voxel will run, because it was using different versions of GFW depending on how they were linked. Build failed. Ooh. Failed because I haven't implemented the pentagon. I haven't implemented hexagon. I was trying to get, you know, a lot of the basic shapes done. Yeah, it's just messing up due to library issues. So I don't think gonna be able to do anything with this. So now it'd probably be more hassle than it's worth, really. Can't remember, was this the latest version or was it the version in GL helper? Because the G in the Crazy Voxel, though it's gonna do some sort of Crazy Voxel stuff, that just ended up being a test bed for GL helper. So I can't remember which one was the latest version. Let's have a look. If I open this up, yeah, this seems like they're both the latest version, I believe. So if I copy GL helper as it is into our project, so if I go to desktop, go to OpenGL here, and I'll put this in Sonar Game Engine, maybe? Yeah, it'll be in Sonar Game Engine. Then in here, I'm gonna have a folder called external libs, and paste this into here like so. And we've got GLM, but we've already got GLM hooked up. So actually, I'm probably gonna leave it as it is, because yeah, I like having this external GLM in here. We can remove it just to be efficient in terms of space, but it has its own link in, so that way we can either just drop it into other projects. Make sure stuff is still working. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's just close that down. So the folder should be in here. Copy items if needed, add to targets, create folder references. I know it should be a group, my bad. So copy this over. Create groups, boom. Run it, probably gonna get fail. Okay, this file don't exist. I know both these don't exist, so I'll comment these out. Should still, actually, it might succeed. Okay, what we got? Didn't succeed for shit. Just found it there. Okay. Where is that originating from? In external libs, we got GL helper. That's fine. If we go to base, is that how we're including glue? I believe it is. So if I go to Sonar Game Engine, nope, it would be in probably Core Engine. Maybe it's because we've got static there. Let me try putting that instead. But where else is it? That's the question. Okay, let's have a look. Triangle. Quad. Circle. No, that does not seem to have fixed it. How do I view just the error? Is there a way? It's saying directory not found for option. Something got added. It looks okay. What about this? Could be a GLM issue? No, GLM shouldn't include any of this stuff anyway. Because apparently, if I were to go to here, let's say if I deleted this, remove references, and not build it, it builds. But something in the GL helper is preventing it from building. Okay, what I'm going to do within GL helper, I'm going to get rid of these 4 files. I only have, actually I'm going to get rid of defines for now. I'm going to get rid of these for all of these. So everything but the shapes folder. Build still fails. We get 3 errors now. Undefined symbols for, why is it trying to get glue 1. There's some sort of lingering linkage. So if I get rid of shapes, we've already got that in there. If I build it, we only get 1 error. But in here, apparently, there's something about it. So let's say if we go to circle, for example. math.h. Yeah, I know I'm using old OpenGL, but I don't see why that should be creating the error that it is creating. I'm going to try something else. If I get rid of these, remove references, in here I'm going to get rid of the 2 folders, so all we got is shapes now. This should build. Okay, that built, which is good. So if I add, let's say just 3D, it's a bit of a long process, but stuff needs to be done to figure out why it keeps failing. Okay, something in 3D. So this goes back 1, go back 1 more. Yeah, I know you're trying to access external, which you are unable to find. Fair enough, but still. So just go through as much as we can, disable what we can, keep as much code in as we can. So if I build it, build succeeds. Okay, so what I'm going to do is remove shapes and add them all back in. So remove references, add them all back in like so. So we're going to get one error. So in shape, I wonder if it's a GLM issue. Shouldn't be. So if I were to remove this, and in 3D, for example, in here, instead of doing that, I'm just going to do GLM. Can't remember how to include it now. Where did I actually use GLM? Did I not use GLM? Thought I had, perhaps I haven't. Okie dokie, so we might need to include the GLM stuff. So if I do Command Shift G and it's seller, no, lib, sorry. Actually no, still seller, GLM, lib. Nope, doesn't look like we need any particular library for it. We should just be able to do hash include glm.hpp. So if I go to glm, redefinition of it, I have no idea what the hell is going on here. So if I were to go here, did I just modify the cube one? Yes, I did. So if I get rid of this one, for example, remove references, build. Where else is GLM used? Not used in here. Is it used in here? Nope. Is it used in here? Yep, it's just a vec, so I should just be able to do something like this. Build succeeded. I may have been an issue with this then. So if I go back to save that, what folder did I remove? To make sure I know what folder I removed, I'm going to delete everything or remove everything from here. And that was a laborious process, but stuff needs to be done. Okay, add that, create, finish, that's fine. Now go through every single file. Anywhere GLM is used, just replace it with the built-in GLM stuff. Build, got one error. Hash define, nope. External, I can get rid of it from here. Build, GL helper, nope. GL helper, nope. Shapes, I know shapes definitely use it, so this one didn't. This one didn't. Maybe rid of this one. Cube? Yeah, Cube used it. So seriously, it was a GLM issue? Of all the things for it to be a GLM issue. What's it saying at the start? Yes, it's an SFML problem. We don't care about that. So let's go through each file and see what we got. So we got object.h, which I think for the most part we probably could, because this is no actual OpenGL code, we could leave that. colors we could leave. GR helper just includes files, so we can leave that. Shapes just includes files. 3D, let's just stick with the 2D stuff for now. So let's just deal with triangles for now. So what we want to do in the draw triangle method, that's what I was doing, the circle one, and I believe because at the moment these were just all, what's it called, yeah, they were just, you wouldn't actually create an instance of this class, and you just pass in a bunch of like stuff, whereas this, like the circle one, was a bit more object oriented. It was just overall a better structure. I believe the same was the case with the cube as well. So for circle, let's have a look. None of that is changing. None of that's changing, because again, this is none of this is OpenGL stuff. I mean, really, this is the stuff that needs to change. Stuff that goes draw. Yeah, that's literally the only stuff that needs to change. So if in here, okay, what I'm going to do is go to our repository for our OpenGL tutorial repository, grab some code for just drawing a triangle, just simple stuff. So if I grab the triangle stuff, I'm going to grab the shader first. I'm going to whack that here. That should still build. Great. And now I need to sort out the build and compile the shader program. For now, it's going to put it within here, within the constructor. Build that. Still looking good. Check for compile errors, blah blah blah. Okay, I think we can probably take a lot of it here. What we're gonna be doing, okay, we can get rid, nah, it's probably best if we have a hash include just for debugging for now, because we will be including that file from the tutorial, which is basically the, what's it called, the shader file, which allows you to load stuff in. For now, this is just for testing. We're just going to do it like this. Okay, and it's IO stream. Oh damn, this should build. Nope, it won't, because it's IO stream instead of IO stream. Build succeeded. Actually, one sec, I need to send a quick email. I just remembered. Okay. Give me a moment. send the email. Boom, boom, done. So, okay. That's good. And now to actually draw it, it was all of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just do all of this binding, blah de blah de blah. So if I'm just gonna probably whack that in the draw method. So if I were to comment out this, then this isn't going to draw a vertices. Okay, so I'll comment out all of this actually. This won't draw a circle, it draw a triangle if it's successful, but I'm not worried about what it draws at the moment, just that it does draw something. So GLU shader program, okay. Where is GLU int shader program? So for now, I'm just gonna whack that at the top here. Okay, like so. And get rid of this. Build is successful. So now, how would I go about doing this? For now, if I go to core engine, draw OpenGL stuff. So I need to include the file first. So hash include dot 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 / where have we got to? We've got an out of here. We could go into external libraries now. External libs / gl helper / gl helper.h build succeeded. So in here, if I were to do gl helper shape 2D circle, call it circle. Actually, I'm gonna copy this from, if I go to the crazy voxel stuff. So if I Google or go into GitHub, crazy, I believe I was drawing a circle anyway, so I'll just copy and paste that code instead of wasting my time. So if I copy this to here, get rid of the pop matrix. For the center position, I'm going to put 300 by 200, build it, run that. Yes. We get a triangle. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is enable GLFW. I just generally prefer working with GLFW. Plus also XML does not support Retina, so you'll look, it'll be 4 times the amount of area, so it's a lot better. Okay, was it in seconds we was doing it, or was it in milliseconds we were meant to be doing it? The time. I'll deal with that later. Let's get rid of this for now. Okay, so if we go to here, so now what I want to do is essentially port that over to, if I go to GitHub, if I go to modern OpenGL tutorial, just make sure I sync it with the latest version. In here, I want to get the shader file. Doesn't matter where we go from. Shader file right there. And I need to whack this. Is this in? That's the right place. Where would I put this? I'm just trying to think. Could I put in external labels in part of the again? Yeah, it should be part of the GL helper if the GL helper is using it, so that's fine. Should it be an external file or not? Base external. I'll put it here for now. Shader. Do I need to in Xcode? Yeah, I need to load this back in. So delete, remove references, drag in GL helper, add to targets, build. That should, okay, that is failing now. I'm guessing that's failing on the shader file. What about it does it not like? It probably, yeah, probably a GLM issue again. So if I go to shader, there is no GLM usage in here. If I were to delete this and build it, it still doesn't build. This was the one I haven't added the wrong one. No, yeah, this is the right thing I've added. If I got rid of it, I don't see why that wouldn't make a difference. Why it's literally doing that. It's got that problem again. Keep adding external. Nope, what I'm gonna do is from here, I need to undo this. So yeah, shader. In external, get rid of GLM. In shapes, now I'll add this, and this was just below this file here. Close that, damn. It should have been outside, like there. In here, I'm going to delete that. If I run this now, it should still work. Still get a triangle, boom, good. Now, need to go to 2D, circle, and in here, I'm going to do hash include // shader.h build. Yep, still good. That's good stuff. I could get rid of, I guess, almost all of it. What I'm gonna do is go to the tutorials, go to tutorial 2 where we use shader files, go to main.cpp. As you can see, it's a lot shorter now, and we create a shader file down here, and we just pass this in. That's all we do, and we should be able to replace all of this, everything in the constructor, with that. Our shader, realistically, that should be, I want to call it shader. This should be in circle.h as a private. So if I get rid of this, I need to actually create it as a pointer. So I'll do equals new shader, build it, don't need to build it, and for this part I just need to do our shader.use shader.use oh, my bad. So build failing, eh? Capital U, capital U, run it. Should hopefully still get the triangle. We don't get the triangle. Vertex shader was corrupt, fragment shader was corrupt. It's corrupt because I was trying to actually find the files, which is, I believe, what the shader file will be doing. So I forgot to shade that. In here now, I'm just going to create two files. There'll be the shader files. So in here, from here, I'm going to go to get started shaders. Get these two files, whack them into 2D. Actually, shader should not be here anyway. I don't know why it's here. I messed up, didn't I? Put it here. So delete that. Whack that here. Make sure it's still building. Yes, it is. Build file. I'll fix that in a second. So in here, I need to whack these files. I'm happy with that. I can get rid of this. Build. Where's it failing? Probably in circle.h. Okay, just needed to go back a directory, and hopefully this should still doesn't draw a triangle. Vertex shader was corrupt. I believe if I go to the product show in Finder, it does not copy it over, and I believe I have a bit in our video for this on how to get stuff to copy over. I know sometimes I can get it to work, sometimes I can't. Let's have a look. So if I go to my channel and playlists, see how long has it been, 48 minutes, okie dokie, and then go to modern OpenGL game engine, and no, not modern OpenGL gaming, it's just modern OpenGL tutorials. Nope, don't need the setup video, we need the shader files. Tutorial, we're going to be looking create folder references. If I add or move this over, and now if I were to run, select, or you want to click plus or remove a file from that particular folder, it updates it, which is fantastic. Whereas groups does not. Group is essentially like this. You'll see a difference in color. It'll look blue like so. At the moment, let's have a look, see what happens. Run it. Still not working. So I needed to add that to here as a resource. So instead of putting the shader files here, I'm going to whack them resources, shaders, and now let me just maximize this again, move this over, and you might be wondering why isn't it working. The thing is, if you go to your project, go to build phases, there's no copying of your file. So you want to click plus, copy, file save right here. Once you click that, you'll have a new section open. Then make sure destination is set to resources. Click plus, select resources, click add. And now if I were to run it, still nothing. You might be thinking, why isn't it working? It's not working simply because if we go to main.cpp, we haven't sorted out the actual directory. So if I go to here, apparently according to myself, new copy file phases, resources, add resources. I never added it. So folder references, add to target, in here plus resources, and now apparently I had to go to the circle.cpp, do resources /shaders. Let's see what we get now. Okay, we just get a black triangle. So we get a triangle. Is this any... Okay, let's figure out why it's only black. So I want to copy this. So let's try and get to the same state as it was is for the other one, for that particular one. So if I go to shader, so in shapes, 2D, circle.cpp, in here, if I whack this here, there was colors in that one, there wasn't in the other one. So if I run it now, then run it out, just open up a new tab. You get nothing now. So let's copy that. Okay, did that get deleted for some reason? Yup, and I believe that's the sort of color that we wanted anyway. Like that moving about. That was a, what was it? That was a, what's it called? A retina issue. Where was that related to? That was, if I go to definitions, and let's say if I put in SDL, that shouldn't happen, I believe. It's massive. For GFW, that needs to change to, so in GFW, if I go to game engine core frameworks, GFW, I believe that's what I needed. To fix that issue. So when I move it, it basically sort of resets. What even was this line? Let's have a look. Resizable false. No, that's it. That is it. Core profile, GL forward compare GL true, resizable is whatever. Did I have that issue with this?
To where we look at how we want to work it. So I just want to make sure you understand what. Rebuild that. There we go.
That's how it should be looking realistically. So this is the main.cpp. I don't see anything immensely different. The way we're creating it, no pointer, full screen. Okay, get frame buffer size. We're doing something similar there. How am I setting the GL viewport? Am I even setting the GL viewport? Feel like I'm not. Let's have a look into one of the other files in case I'm setting into here. Nope. Definitely not set. Am I setting in any of the other files? GL viewport. Core engine maybe. Get scaled window size. So if I do core framework in it, set scaled window height. Is that what it should be? Yeah. Damn, that code must have been lingering from pretty much in the first 2 days or so, 3 days. Damn. I'd set a set scale window width for the height, so it was setting the height to the width again, and therefore there was no height. Yeah, it's just messing up, but that's fine. That's all good. See what sort of time we got. It's almost an hour. I'm going to be ending it now, and yeah, it's making progress. It's making decent progress. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm gonna actually do, because we have essentially, triangle stuff, I'm gonna rework the triangle class into more like the circle and the cube class, where you could actually create an object of it, get it all working with that, get all that done, then move on to the quad, then move on to the circle, then move on to the cube, and that should be the basics of the GL helper done. Yeah, I wanted the hexagon, pentagon, I wanted all of that good stuff. I wanted, but in a way, you can really do that sort of stuff with a circle. At least just an even one, because you can set the number of sides. But we will get to that. So yes, it's exciting stuff. We're actually doing some OpenGL now. It's gonna be a while, but okay. So once this is done, we can look into texturing. Okay, some sort of sprite class which will use. I think I'll probably move on to creating the sprite class after the GL helper, and then implement soil texturing within that sprite class, because the sprite class will probably have some sort of translation, rotation, and scaling stuff. But we'll be probably soon have some sort of game in which we can actually create stuff. So Looking good. Looking good. What happened again when we set it to SDL? Did it? In SFML it works fine. Again, it's the window small, but that's just an SFML issue because it doesn't support high density displays yet. That should be fixed whenever they update it. But SDL seemed a bit weird. Like it was massive. So what I'm going to do is take a quick look at the SDL file. Probably be something that I'll have to do next time anyway. Okay, so we're setting the actual window height here, that's fine. Creating the context, withdrawable size. Or what if I were to just divide this by 2? It does just look like 4 times the size. See, that looks fine now. Maybe I don't need to do this. Actual width, actual height, get drawable size. It would appear that I probably could just get away with allow high DPI. What did he? Okay. That's because I got the divide 2. Boom, working. I learned about the allow high DPI because I was creating some SDL tutorials, which I need to get back to as well. But crazy. So yeah, that's that fix, which is good. So in the documentation, in the notes, I'm just going to say that we're working on GL helper, which is good. I'm so happy that we're doing GL helper now. And now the next thing that we're going to be doing is put triangle stuff from circle class into triangle class. Integrate GL helper into Sonar game engine. Some way we need to integrate it into that Sonar game engine. At the moment we use this explicitly calling the GL helper stuff. We generally don't want to be doing that. It's just once we create a sprite class, that will be within the Sonar game engine and that will link to GL helper. But if you just want to create raw shapes, then we'll probably we might just create another layer for it. We'll see. We'll have a look. Commit changes, blah blah blah. Okay, that's done. I'm very happy with that. So what I'm going to do is just submit it to GitHub. So tutorials, no, not tutorials, game engine. Sync that in here now. Get that bad boy. And in here, get rid of this. Paste this into here. Check to make sure we got the right changes, the right stuff. We got fragment, the shader files, so it's looking like some good stuff. Okay, so day 23, part 2, commit 2, and this was, what was it? GL helper start. Failed to add file. OpenGL game engine OpenGL. The hell was that? Copy that. If I sync it again. Okay, that's weird. Let's commit that, and then we're done. Okay, we are done for this modern. Where is OBS? Yeah, modern OpenGL game engine day 23. Thanks for watching. If you want to contribute towards the code, the architecture of the engine, the documentation, notes, anything like that, feel free. It's a game engine by the community for the community. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment.